That's the type of sidekick most people think of when they think about the sidekick. But that's just little portion of the sidekick, the concept of the sidekick technique, and what you actually can do with that. When we use a technique, we always have to think about targets. So where can we land or hit the opponent so we do any damage? Usually with a straight lead, it's this area, right? So chin and throat, and that's about it. So you can't use straight lead to the knee or lower part of the body because it becomes a different technique. More versatile is a hook when it comes to target, because the hook punch you can use here, but you can also punch to this area as well, and you can also punch like to the temple, depending on the angle, on the height, comparing yourself to the opponent and stuff like that. Front kick, it's mostly groin, right? It's just one target. If you use a hook kick, then you can also use more targets. But here's the thing, with a sidekick, sidekick is much more versatile. You can basically use the sidekick from the toe to the head. But today we're going to look more of the lower portion of the targets for the sidekick. So, as you have seen in the video, right? Most people think sidekick is this here. I kick the sidekick, and also here retract, and then I pause, and looks good in the movies. But the sidekick, you don't just use offensive, which means that you go actually towards the target or towards the opponent, and you actively kick him. If the opponent comes towards you, he wants to punch you. So now you see he's occupied with his punch, but all this area is open. So what you now need to do is evade and decide where to kick. I could technically kick anywhere. You could kick to the ankle, up here to the ribs. Now you have the principle of simplicity and directness. Simplicity in this case is just evading, and directness attacking the target that is the closest to you available techniques. Evade like here, okay? Going away from the punch. So now in order to punch back, I would have to shift my weight and go back towards the target. If I decide to use the kick, okay, now I'm already here and I can kick the knee. You can evade and kick the knee. Now you can also go sideways here. Now look what you can kick here. Now if I would use force with the kick, this ankle would break. Trust me, we have broken his ankle with far less power than what you can do with this sidekick. So this would be, the idea would be like here, and you sidekick to the ankle. It's like, using an axe and you're just chopping the wood away. Depending how you go, you can move backwards, you can go like diagonal, you can also go to the knee, you can go sideways, stay more close, then now you can kick here as well. You can even use a bigger step, okay? He punches, you use bigger step, and then you can use this sidekick, which I think Bruce used against Bob Bremer. Bob Baker was his name. This was a different sidekick. He feinted the punch like here, and he kicked him to the ribs, okay? This is also, again, active attacking. This is basically sidekick against the lead punch, attacking lower targets, because in Jeet Kune Do, you would mainly attack lower targets because of the principle of the directness. Directness is straight line from point A to point B, okay? The straight line from this point A to this point B is a little bit longer. Same here. Although you can sidekick to the head, this straight line is far longer than this one. And it is, when it comes to punching, when he punches, right? So here you are distracted to punch to the head. But here you're really open. And when you time it correct, so this would be attacking during his attack, there's not much you can do about that, okay, right? So he can even use his rear hand. and he punches with this hand. But he still he has to step in, okay? So you could even move like here and kick the inside of his knee. When he comes with this hand, you can move here and kick to his outside part of the knee. If he moves with this hand, so now you can move actually this side, you can here rotate and use the side kick. So watch this. This is really pretty dangerous. Or you go just diagonal backwards and side kick the knee as well. When it comes to kicking, side kick, you can use the side kick against the kicks as well. He kicks with the front kick. You can stop the kick. This would be pretty devastating. What actually happened a few years ago, he did a kick with the rear leg, okay, and I stopped it with my side kick. So I connected with my heel to his inside ankle, and he had a hair fracture there on that part of the foot, and it took several months to heal. It was a really unpleasant situation. If he kicks, you can evade and then come back as well. Or he kicks, you can go sideways and then attack also the outside of the knee. So again, and you can also here go to the ankle. You can use a rear kick. You can go like here, bam, and then you have same idea. So again, you can also intercept to the supporting knee. As he comes forward, boom, and you kick him. Or if you're not sure with your precision, then in this case you can go, you can kick to the body and stop him cold as well. The thing with kicking to the body is, yes, it's powerful. You can use that. If you kick him like to the stomach and he buckles, he can take away a little bit energy, and he can also grab your leg, right, and bring you to the ground or pull you or whatever. But if you kick him to the legs or to the ankle, there's not much to grab, right? You could even go to this side when he punches with the rear and still go to the kneecap. I felt that one as well in my kneecap. This is a very, very versatile technique. The reality is you have no damn idea what the guy is going to do or what the guy who does this is going to defend himself. And the beauty thing about the side kick, you can do it from an on guard or more street related from starting position like here. The guy wants to approach you, wants to punch you, kick you, whatever. You can just as well kick from this side. You can also evade as well. He swings, and there we have all these targets that you need. So guys, thanks for watching. See you next time.